All right, so we're gonna take a look at the lights here, okay?
Let's put this thing in neutral. My neighbors hate me, I'm sure of it. Okay, here we go. So it's like 9:30 at night, I think. Sorry, 10:30. Holy cow. Okay, this is, maybe I'm taking this a little too far. All right, here we go. Oh, let's try that again. It's a Guzzi thing, I was told. All right, so low beam. It's kind of going down. But this is a pretty good view of it. So as you see, basically there's a box. This here is only lit up more because it's reflecting off the garage, and I'm only about maybe 15 feet. It's about a free throw. Not a little farther than a free throw. Maybe, yeah, around there. So, all right, so we go see the high beam. And that's the high beam. So if you can see the high beam, it's got that beautiful halo, and then it kind of loses it over here. Like I said, it looks a little better because the reflection off the garage door. Let's do that again. Ready? Nothing. You lose all that on back roads. And the other thing I noticed driving or riding, however you want to correctly put it, is that when you're riding next to curbs like downtowns and stuff like that at night, you lose your, well, basically your sense, you know, because of how dark it is, and you don't have that peripheral vision right here, you lose that sense of the curbing. So going around corners and stuff like that, you really have to make sure that you don't cut the corner in. You want to be on the outside of it, because you lose that visibility in your, what you call your hot zone on your motorcycle or car, you know. And that's kind of what you do. You lose it. You lose your hot zone. And so basically all it gives you is that box there. And on your high beam, once again, you have that great peripheral right there, but then you lose everything right here. And this, how this looks here, this looks, you think, oh wow, that's really great. But on roads, you really, it doesn't, it kind of gets washed away. It goes away. It's not very good. All right, so this is the tail light. I have really no complaints about the tail light. I think that does just fine on what I asked it to do. It's the front headlight that I want to show you. So it's really kind of, it's about as blurry or as bright as it looks on camera in real life. So let's see, if I see this right here, you don't see that on the bike. So, and then right here, how it gets dark, right about here is right here, it's right there. Now look, that's really what you see. You don't see that box on the bike. You see right here, and then it'll come to about, it goes about 10 feet. Well, I'm sorry, maybe right about here. See how it's starting to get dark again? Right there, it's doing it. But you look, when you turn around and look down there, it looks all bright, but once you start riding, it goes away. And I'm going to show you that on a bike ride here. So I want to show you, there we go. All right, so that's high beam. I dropped my gloves, I don't want to lose my gloves here. So let's do this again. High beam. So you see the high beam right here. It's great for your quick, you know, peripheral vision. Then it does that. But then as you go, you see how he kind of gets lost. Like on off camera looking at it, you can see up in the trees a little bit, but when you're driving down the road, you really don't. And we'll take a quick ride and I'll show you that there. But it does this kind of weird thing where it loses things. It's like the lamp, the bulb is confused, like on what its job exactly is supposed to do. So once again, high beam, low beam, high beam. So we're gonna take a walk. All right, here we go. So low beam, let you guys take a look at it before I comment on anything. We're doing about 30 miles an hour, 29 miles an hour to be exact. All right. High beam. There is a lot of light around, but I wanted to kind of get you guys the idea of what it looks like. I have watched the video on another take, and it's pretty close to true. It's probably about 95% real what it looks like on video than what it does in real in person. Okay, right there. See that? This is what scares the crap out of me about the high beam and low beam. Okay, so we're gonna go back to low beam here. Okay, so this is why the headlight, if you plan at all, maybe even like 50% chance of getting stuck out at night on your bike. But the first purchase, honestly, should be a new headlight. If you do any night riding at all, is a new light bulb. I don't know if you want to do the whole new fixture, whatever. But anyway, let's start talking. When you're going, you see this right here. Right here, it's kind of lit up, but over here, you lose so much of your peripheral vision that it just kind of, it gets dark. It's dark out, but it's like, it's not like dark. Like if, like on one of my other videos that probably won't make it, I might show it to you, but it was so dark that you couldn't see anything. It was, I might show it to you, just a clip just to show you how dark it was, but you don't see any of this. You see none of this over here. It was just so dark, same road, and it was so dark. So what you do see, like you see on here, is this box. Now 30 miles an hour is really, and this is I think this is a 35 or 40 mile an hour road. I don't think it's a 30 mile an hour road. But really 30 miles an hour with this light right now is really what you kind of want to be for your speed. You can probably go a little faster, but you better be right, because it's going to be real quick on your things. You can see this, there is lighting to kind of help you determine where things are, but on the real dark roads and real dark nights, the lighting isn't this well. Let's go back with the high beam again and show you that. Now here you get what you're looking for in the low beam, what you kind of hope for. Right here you get to see, you get your peripheral vision, but then you lose everything down here that you gain in your low beam. So I understand that they're two different jobs, okay? I get that. But honestly, neither option does either job. It's just like, it's terrible. It's such a horrible light.